Oh my goodness. Wow. That lemon zest is unbelievable what it does. The chemistry of cooking, it just fascinates me so much, and it should you too. It really is all about taking something and making something else from it. It's just so fascinating to me. Welcome back, Chef Ryan's Kitchen. You know, you guys went nuts over the garlic mushrooms, and this is like in a whole little mini series. I've started to realize, wow, because I've done a lot of vegetables. So today we're going to be doing garlic green beans. This is my special garlic green bean recipe. Something you can take with you wherever you're going. A picnic, social, friend's house, holiday party, whatever you want. They are unbelievable. Now let's first start with the green beans and talk about this. These are frozen green beans, okay? Why do I tend to go with frozen? Mainly because, look, the manufacturers and the farmers have done all the work for you, right? Frozen vegetables are picked at the opportune time before they're flash frozen to lock in all of the vitamins and nutrients. So you don't have to worry about overcooking or, blanching and freezing and all that good stuff, right? It's all ready for you and it's good to go. So what I do is I just take them out of the bag, run them over some warm water, get the frost off, and then we're ready to go, okay? So we've got about, about 2 pounds of regular frozen snipped green beans, looking beautiful, all right? Now, the 3 T's today: time, temperature, and technique. Time for the start to finish for this, literally 15, 17 minutes, okay? The temperature and technique, we're going to be using medium-high heat, and the technique is going to be sauteing, all right? Temperature, medium-high, technique, sauteing. Ready to go? Let's get the heat going here. Our burner going on, like I said, like a medium-high heat, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with 2 different fats, extra virgin olive oil as we always use, and I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of butter. And immediately I'm going to hit it with some garlic paste. This is gonna be the equivalent of 3 cloves of chopped garlic. So this is about a tablespoon of garlic paste, all right? And what I wanna do here is we just wanna get this all mixed around. And what we've basically created here now is we've got our own fresh garlic oil, right? Garlic fat. And I wanna do this because we're not only creating another layer of flavor in our oil that we're using, but we're also kind of seasoning the bottom of this pan, all right? Which is what I love. So let's get all of this melted down. The other thing I love about garlic paste is I believe you don't have to worry about it burning so quickly as you would do with fresh garlic. And this is fresh garlic, but it's just not sliced thin. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and immediately introduce our green beans. Disperse them all around nicely. Everybody gets a little bit of heat. Then I want to immediately hit this with some kosher salt and black pepper. Not only for seasoning purposes, but we want to let that water come seeping out. And salt does that, all right? The what? Starts taking water out of the vegetables, so we want, because we want to develop a nice crust on here, a nice brown crust. So we need to let cooking cook here, right? We want to get a nice crusty brown, so just chill out and let cooking cook. What we will do though, get that seasoning all mixed in. And like I said, this is not going to take a long time. Once you can start to see that water coming out there, that's that salt doing its work.
It's releasing all of well, the 90% water. So we're releasing that, and it's going to reduce down, and it's what we want. At this point, we're going to add some shallots. All right. I think shallots are what you should use. If you don't find shallots, you can use red onion, you can use yellow onion, whatever you prefer. You can skip this step altogether, but I'm telling you, shallots, the sweetness of a shallot really adds to this whole dish. Really, it's very, very, in my opinion, it's really paramount to add the shallots to this because it just, I don't know, something about that sweetness mixed in with the green beans, my bakes. It's fantastic. Right. So our garlic oil that we created is now mixing in with our beans, but these are garlic green beans. What does that mean? It means we need a little bit more garlic. So about another clove on top now. Now, what have we just done is what I've talked about all the time. We're adding garlic in two different stages, okay, on purpose. The first one was to create the oil to kind of drape the beans. The second clove here, or paste, is now going to kind of adhere itself to the bean. It's so important to when you want to add certain ingredients, it's going to reflect the end result tremendously. So now all of these are coming together as I feel I like. Phenomenal. And what we want to do here now is, again, let cooking cook. So we're going to let these sit for 3 to 5 minutes. When we come back, we're going to add a couple of different things to finish this up. This is a spectacular garlic green beans right here at Chef Fry's Kitchen. I'll be right back. Give it about 3 minutes, and they're starting to get nice and coated. Boy, if you could smell this, it just smells fantastic. You see all of the garlic is forming like a paste at the bottom. So it's good. Look at that right there. Look at that. See that? That's really starting to wrap around these beans, but give this so much amazing flavor. And this is what cooking's all about, you know. And, you know, by the way, if you guys are struggling in any area about what pot or pan to use at what time, or if you're still learning the foundations of cooking, the difference between steaming and sauteing and baking and broiling and grilling, and you know what seasonings to use, and where do I store this in my fridge, and when do I throw out my seasonings. So much to learn. I know it can get overwhelming. If you would like, you can pick up my ebook. It's a blueprint ebook. Okay, it teaches you everything about everything I just talked about. It's an easy read. It's fantastic. If you would like that, there will be a link in the description box below, along with this entire recipe. And so you see here, now, right when we're getting down to here, where you can almost see no more liquid, that's what we're going to introduce the last 2 ingredients. I'm going to do a little bit of honey, about 1 teaspoon, which is total pro chef tip. I mean, this is the one that really takes us to another level. A teaspoon of Grès Picot mustard. And what's happening here is we're developing another layer of flavor, of course, but the tartness of the mustard, along with the sweetness of the honey, combined with the sweetness of the shallots, combined with the aromatics of the garlic, and we've got something good here, as you can tell, right? I mean, this looks incredible. And our last one little step here is a little bit of chicken stock or vegetable stock. We're using chicken broth today. Literally not that much, probably about a tablespoon. We just want to create a little more liquid on the bottom to reduce down. And once this reduced down, it's going to kind of give us that sign that we're ready to serve, okay? So it's kind of a barometer you can use to say, hey, well, it's almost all the way down, it's time to serve. Of course, I'm going to do as we sit here right here, I'm going to grab one. Hey, what's hot? Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is so good. That is so delicious. Alright. I'm going to add another little half teaspoon of honey. So in total, we've got a teaspoon of honey. And just mix it in like that. Boy, that's unbelievable. All right. Look at that. Look at that. See how that stock reduced down? It created like its own emulsification sauce. Exactly what we're looking for here. So beautiful. All right. We'll let these sit. We want to let these become a family. Everything coming together. Let cooking cook, as we always talk about, because right now what's happening is we want the chemistry of cooking, the heat to start bringing everything together. We don't want to pull it out too soon. Let it come together. Take your time, okay? When we come back, we'll plate it up. We will finish it off with one last little secret tip, and then it's on for some tasting. Cannot wait. Be right back.
Look at this. Garlic, green beans with some shallots. We added a little bit of honey and some Grey Poupon mustard, just a little. And look at this, right here in Chef Brian's kitchen. Oh, baby. These are unbelievable. And what you do here now, you just take it to the plate, like so. You can see the shallots coming through. So delicious. Now I want you to look and see that paste on the bottom. You want to make sure you get all of that, because that is all the goodness, man. Look at that. Wow. Garlic, green beans. And then a total chef tip here. Housekeeping. We take some lemon zest with our zester. And if you don't have one of these, I'll place it in the where you can grab one. These are excellent. And you just take the outside of a nice lemon and we just zest on top like this. And this just brightens everything up. It's just really amazing what this does. It's so different from lemon juice. It actually adds even a bigger punch, but it's a different type of punch. Look at that. There you have it, folks. Chef Brian's Kitchen. Garlic green beans like no other. Let's give it a shot, huh? What do you say? Boy, they smell good. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Wow. That lemon zest is unbelievable what it does. The chemistry of cooking, it just fascinates me so much, and it should you too. It really is all about taking something and making something else from it. It's just so fascinating to me. Oh, I gotta go for another bite. These are so good. Oh my gosh. There you have it. Garlic green beans right here on Chef Brian's Kitchen. I cannot wait for you to try this recipe. Use it as a side for all of your proteins, or just if you just want to have a nice vegetarian or vegan meal that night, just have some beautiful green beans. Oh, so delicious. A lunch, maybe on top of some salad or something like that. I mean, there's so many options, but just take this recipe, do with what you want with it. I'm sure you're going to find great results. You can do this. Thanks again for watching. I am Chef Brian, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on Chef Brian's Kitchen. And remember, as always, eat well and stay healthy.